Welcome to this session on RIO analysis. RIO stands for Valuable, Rare, Inimitable, Exploited by Organization. Then, after RIO analysis, we understand value chain and then finally benchmarking. These are the three essential tools in internal strategic analysis. These concepts help you to understand your organization's strengths, evaluate how value is created, and learn from the best in the industry. Whether you are in manufacturing, healthcare, fintech, or education, mastering these tools will help you lead strategically. Let's begin with RIO analysis. So, as I said earlier, RIO stands for valuable, rare, inimitable, and exploited by organization or for organization. So, RIO analysis is a framework that helps assess whether a company's resources and capabilities can deliver sustainable competitive advantage. So, RIO stands for value. Does the resource help the company exploit an opportunity or neutralize a threat? Second is rarity. Is it something competitors lack? And third is imitability. Is it costly or difficult to imitate? And fourth is organization. Is the company organized to fully exploit these resources and capabilities? Let's look at the example of Apple. Apple's brand delivers significant value by driving customer loyalty. Apple is design and ecosystem integrations are very rare. And it's hard to replicate due to proprietary hardware and software integration. And Apple is perfectly structured to leverage these assets through research and development, supply chain, and marketing. So the answer is yes, Apple has a sustainable competitive advantage based on this analysis. That's why Apple continues to dominate its margins, not just market share. Another example is very interesting, TikTok. ByteDance developed a powerful algorithm. It's valuable, rare, and hard to imitate. Their organizational agility allowed global scaling, making TikTok a real success story in the social media space. So you can use RIO to evaluate your internal strengths and separate temporary advantages from long-term superiority. The next concept is value chain analysis. It's developed by Michael Porter, breaks down your business into activities that add value to your product or service. So activities are grouped into primary activities and support activities. There are 5 primary activities, namely inbound logistics, operations, outbound logistics, marketing and sales, and finally services. Inbound logistics is all about receiving raw materials into your factory. Operations is the process of converting raw materials into product. Outbound logistics ensures the finished goods are distributed to desired stakeholders. And marketing and sales ensures that the products are communicated and it ensures there is selling. And finally, services ensures there is after sales support. So there are 4 support activities which support the primary activities. These 4 support activities are procurement, technology development, HR management, and firm's infrastructure. Let's look at the example of Zara, an interesting case study. Zara's success lies in how it manages its value chain. In terms of inbound logistics, fast fabric sourcing is Zara's strength. In terms of operations, they have in-house quick turn production And in terms of outbound logistics, they have twice weekly deliveries to stores worldwide. And in terms of sales, they got strong store experience with constant inventory refresh. This alignment enables Zara to move from design to store in just 2 to 3 weeks, a strategic advantage in fashion retail. Another example would be that of Amazon. Amazon's tech infrastructure, warehouse automation, and data driven supply chain. All of these add value across the chain, creating a seamless experience for customers and a significant cost efficiency. So, the takeaway would be optimize each value activity to improve efficiency, enhance customer experience, and boost profitability. The third concept that we need to look at is benchmarking. Benchmarking is the process of comparing your business processes and performance metrics to industry best practices. It involves evaluating your productivity, cost per unit, customer satisfaction, cycle time, innovation rates. There are different types of benchmarking available. The first is internal benchmarking, which involves comparing across departments. The second is competitive benchmarking, which is comparing with direct rivals. The third is functional benchmarking, comparing with leaders in any industry. And finally, generic benchmarking, which is a broad comparison across sectors. Let's look at Toyota as an example. Toyota's Kaizen philosophy, Kaizen stands for continuous improvement, led it to benchmark not only competitors like Ford, but also companies in IT and logistics to improve production efficiency. Another classical example would be that of McDonald's. Benchmarked Starbucks' customer experience model to redesign its cafes for improved service and ambience. Healthcare examples: hospitals benchmark their surgical success rates, readmission rates, and patient wait times against leading institutions to raise performance standards. Thus, benchmarking helps to identify performance gaps, uncover innovation opportunities, and push organizations to go beyond industry averages. So let's recap. So VRIO tells you which resources you give you sustainable competitive advantage. Value chain helps you to optimize how value is created and delivered, whereas benchmarking lets you learn from the best and elevate your own performance. Used together, these tools allow you to sharpen your internal strategy and build competitive capabilities. Thanks for joining this session. Make sure to apply these frameworks in your case studies and workplace analysis. Do not forget to complete your weekly class sessions and activities. Thank you and see you in the next session.